So this is actually technically the third installment in a series of videos. The first one posted by my son, the second one posted by me. So this is the second follow-up posted by me. It's all initiated by my son, who's a Salesforce admin, and he was asking a question about how to control the amount of data that appears when you're in Salesforce and you're looking up another record via a lookup. And I created a video that I posted yesterday showing a hack on how we can get around some of the limitations that Salesforce provides us. But then overnight, I guess this was simmering in my head while I was sleeping, and I realized, no, wait a minute. There's a way I could do this so much better. Maybe that's why I got darker circles under my eyes right now. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to show you. That's what this follow-up video is on. Basically an improvement on the video that I posted yesterday on how to control what you see when you're in Salesforce. And let's say like over here, we're going to go into the global actions and we're going to click log a call. And we're using as a simulation this custom object for applications because this issue is particularly relevant when we're talking about custom objects. So here we have this custom object for applications. If I were to update any record in Salesforce where the application is a lookup, so here I am on an activity, and I search for applications, and you can see when I click into it, okay, I have like application, the entry name, the record name, which is really the first thing that appears in the search layout. And then this correlates to the video that I posted yesterday, where my hack as of yesterday was to create a custom field, calling it descriptive name, and using Process Builder in order to populate a predetermined set of values into that field. And one of the challenges with that option is we're still really limited on space. And because I thought it was a good idea to put a prefix of candidate and a prefix of HR manager before actually inserting in the values for these people's names, you can't see a whole lot, as you can see right over here. So this is my improvement on, hey, we all iterate, we all learn. This is my improvement on the video that I shared yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to hijack this field over here for the entry. And what am I talking about? If I go into edit object over here in object manager, and if I go into fields and relationships, and I go back over here to that field for entry, which the API name is name. That's the default. And right now I have it set up as an auto number. And if I click into it, you're going to see over here where it's an auto number, where the prefix is application followed by the sequence of zeros. So let's go over here and edit this baby. What I'm going to do over here is I'm going to change it from an auto number to text. And I'm going to leave that blank, and now I'm just going to hit save. So I just reverted it back to be the default, which is text. So by the way, one of the challenges that we have here with this particular field is that Salesforce does not allow us to insert help text, that hovering help bubble for this field. So whether I am in this screen, or even if I click in here into the field this way, I do not have that help bubble, which I would really prefer, because if I can control what appears in the help bubble, basically I would put in some commentary for the user to basically say, when you're creating a brand new record, just insert in an X or any random character in here, because the automation is going to automatically update this particular field after you hit save. But whatever, it's not letting us do that. Fine, we will get over that. So the first thing that we did was we went ahead and we updated the field with the API name of name, and we reverted it back to make it a text field. We can see over here that we are limited by 80 characters for the data that can go into this text field. That's fine. We will work with that. So the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to create a brand new field. And we're going to go here into fields and relationships, and we're going to hit new. And the type of field that we're going to create is an auto number field. And let's just go ahead and hit next. We're going to call this custom field application code. And the display format is basically going to be almost identical to what we had before in the entry field. So I'm going to go over here and I'm just going to type in, actually, I'm going to follow the exact same template that we have right over here. I'm going to populate this checkbox where it says generate auto number for existing records. And then I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to hit next. And yeah, we'll put it on the page layout. Fine. So let's go ahead into Process Builder at this point. And we're going to go into the process that is updating the application object. And we can see over here, this is what we had from the video that I created yesterday. And what we're going to do is go ahead and clone this Process Builder. And let's go here and we'll click Add Action. And the action that we're going to do is update a record. And I'm going to call it Update Entry Field. The record type is going to be the record that started the process. And we're going to do almost the same thing that we did in the prior video for the descriptive name, but what we're going to do here is we're going to leverage that entry field, and we're going to create this as a formula, and we're going to build out the formula. So what we're going to do now is we'll put in that code that we just created with the custom field, the name of the candidate, and the job number that this particular application relates to. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to choose field, and we're going to look for that application code, the field that we just created, and we're going to insert that here, and I'm going to insert in the candidate's first name and insert the candidate's last name, and I will put in the word job. And now what we're going to do is we're going to insert in the job field. So I'm going to go here and look for the job number. So we have the application code, the name of the candidate, and the job number. Let's go here and just choose Insert Formula. And let's go ahead and hit Save. So what that's going to do is it's going to update that entry field, basically the name of the record. Now let's go back over here, and instead of deleting this descriptive name, let's go ahead and leverage it. What we're going to do is we're going to preface the values in here with the status for this particular application. And in order to do that, basically, we need to use the command for text. So I put in text, open parentheses, and now I'm choosing my pick list value, which is status, close parentheses. So basically, I'm going to have the status followed by the HR manager's first name and the HR manager's last name. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And let's go ahead and activate it. Now, in order for any of this to work, we need to basically bulk touch all of our existing records. In this particular org, let's go now into global actions, and let's go to log a call or creating any task. It really doesn't matter. And let's go ahead and choose applications. And now if you go over here, look at that. We can now see we have a grand total of one. This is one field, one attribute of the A003. We have the name of the applicant, the candidate. We have the job number. We also have the manager interview. This represents the status as well as the HR manager. I just crammed in 5 fields into this teeny tiny little lookup over here. Anyway, that's my new hack. If I came up with that last night, God only knows what I'm going to come up with tonight if I end up losing more sleep thinking about this one. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any ideas on how to take it even a step further, by all means, hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.